Hello and welcome back to We Are The Famous EFC. My name is Adam. I thought that we'll sit down and do the transfer roundup where we discuss the Everton transfer, David Moyes, some of the players, and Kevin Thelwell, director of football. Starting with Kevin Thelwell, the director of football. Well, some fans don't even like Kevin Thelwell at all. Personally, I don't. I think he's bad, and that was the part of the Machedi era, because Machedi's gone and the club's being run like shite, and we've been fighting relegation and that, and he didn't even sack the manager. The Friedkin group had to do it. So for me, Kevin Thelwell should be showed the exit now, because it's a hard one for me, because some fans like him, some fans don't like him. I personally don't like him. I'm one of them fans who thinks that he's part of the Machedi bit. So for me, he should have been shading the door. And didn't he spot at Baxendale as well? Kevin Thelwell as well. But David Moyes was brought in by the Friedkin group, and that for me was brilliant, by the Dan Friedkin group doing that was literally brilliant as well. So for me, it was a hard one, but at the end of the day, we got David Moyes in after sacking Sean Dyche, the Friedkin group. I don't give Kevin Thelwell credit for that, because it was the Friedkin group who gave not David Moyes, the thing here, Friedkin group appointing him to replace Sean Dyche. But it was a good call from the Friedkin group for David Moyes, as he knows the club from inside out. But moving away now from that, I want to give Kevin Thelwell credit where it's true, because he's put Harrison Armstrong on loan, because for me, I think that's a good one, because he can learn at Derby more about football. He'll have the experience for in the Premier League as well, but in a Championship side where they're struggling, he can learn from there. Then, because he signed a 3.5-year deal, he can bring that into Everton and work on that. But that's where I give credit where it's true for that. But again, credit where it's due again for David Moyes, bringing in a player who we want with the help of Kevin Thelwell. So it is a hard one for me to pick, but for me, I wouldn't let him sign a new deal. I really wouldn't. But as a result, Carlos Alcaraz, what a great signing that's going to be, and I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table. So that's one from David Moyes, who's picked him, I believe. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And Beto came out saying that he's happy with David Moyes, the way he can play, the way he wants to play, unlike we couldn't under Sean Dyche. But Kevin Thelwell obviously backed Sean Dyche, and that's another reason we can't be backing managers if we're doing bad. But we can back David Moyes because he is a top manager at the moment for us. But again, it's failed again. Bringing Armando Broja in, why bring him in if his injury records are not good? Why bring him? We could have spent that loan on the likes of Richarlison, because we did have the money on loan, but we could have went after him. But no, we had Broja from last transfer window, who's got a terrible injury record. So it's not Broja's fault, but he hasn't scored. He hasn't really made that much appearance, and when he has been fit, but that was due to Sean Dyche. But he did make some, but didn't score, and now he's injured under David Moyes. So yeah. But rating the transfer window, I give it a 8. I thought the transfer, because David Moyes came in, then Kevin Thelwell loaning out, Harrison Armstrong, then David Moyes bringing in Carlos Alcaraz. That's it. That was a top signing for me by Everton this January transfer window, but I was expecting more than one. I was expecting at least 3 or 2. But again, as David Moyes said, PSR charges, and obviously they were working, but Kevin Thelwell and the recruitment team obviously weren't working that well because they delayed the other signing from Carlos Alcaraz, as Firmino announced it on the Friday, and Everton couldn't even announce it, and I blame the the recruitment and Kevin Thelwell. You might think I'm being a bit harsh, but at the end of the day, how come a Firmino side could announce it, but Everton couldn't announce it? See what I mean? It is a hard one at the end of the day, but as I've just said then, how come Firmino could announce it, but F2 couldn't? So, as I said, there is some uncertainty about that. But at the end of the day, I'm not bothered. But for me, we've had a good transfer window. For me, under David Moyes. So for me, I'm happy. And that we've had an alright transfer show. But Kevin Thelwell, for me, I think his time's up now. I don't like him personally anyway, but I think that's because of the Machete pass. But I don't think he brings in the right players, because like he brings in dead old players like the likes of Ashley Young. No offence, because of his age as well. So I blame Thelwell for that as well. Then bringing Amanda Breuer in from Chelsea, who's got a bad injury record. Why waste the loans? Again, like, that does my head in, that we waste bloody loans when we could have got players who we really could do with. But we don't. So I don't really understand. So for me, obviously, we've done it again, but what's done is done, I guess. But for me, I still think that Kevin Thelwell needs to go. And I think from the summer, when his contract runs out, I don't think that we should renew it, as most of the players probably won't even have a deal come the end of the transfer window. So, as I said, something needs to be done, I guess, for Kevin Thelwell. Let us know in the comments, guys, about the transfer. Are you happy with it, and what do you rate it? Because I rate it an 8, as I said, because we've won 3 out of 3. David Moyes has came in, done his best, and we've brought in a transfer. Did I expect it? No, I did not expect one player, but one's better than nothing. I guess we're going to have to look at it as that way. But I am happy who we've brought in, and I can't wait to see him play at Goodison, because I really do think that that is going to be a great signing by David Moyes, and of course the help of Kevin Thelwell as well. So I really do hope that we could keep it good for the vast majority of it. Right, thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. Up the Toffees.